Hey guys, this is 22 Tiger Dude here, of course, the one and only. And this time, I am going to review The Hunger Games. Alright, so we know this has been one of this year's most anticipated movies of the year 2012. And so, The Hunger Games, it stars Jennifer Lawrence, Josh Hutcherson, Woody Allen, the actor who played Dumbledore from Harry Potter. I can't believe I don't know his name right now. Oh my gosh. And it also has Alexander Ludwig, Stanley Tucci. I hope that's how I pronounce his last name. Don't laugh if I pronounce his last name wrong, sorry. And then, who else? That's all I could think of at this moment. I'm sure there's more actors that I'm well familiar with, but... Oh, yeah, of course. Liam Hemsworth too. I can't forget about that dude. Alright, so anyways, The Hunger Games, it's about how the city, the kids, they have to go into war, and the lady with the makeup, forgot her name. I can't believe I can't remember the names at the moment. And I read the book of The Hunger Games in English class, for Pete's sake. But anyway, she picks up Primrose, the sister. Wait, can you give me a moment for a second? I'm gonna check the computer. Katniss, the sister of Katniss. Alright, and so Katniss didn't want Primrose to go to war, so then she decides to go up there and says, I volunteer as tribute. And then along the way, Katniss meets up with Josh Hutcherson, who plays Peeta, and then she runs into Woody Allen, who is her mentor, and then she meets this, dark guy. I don't want to sound racist, so I like to use dark. Senna, I believe that's the name. And just a lot of things along the way. That's as best I could describe the plot. And like I said, I've read the Hunger Games book in my English class, and to my surprise, I actually like this book. I actually like the book a lot. So I was actually looking forward to how this movie would turn out. And I can't say the movie was as good as I wanted it to be, because I was expecting so much more. After seeing the previews and reading the book, I was expecting so much more from this movie. Now, don't get me wrong, the movie is good. I do think the movie is good. I do as a whole like it, but there were problems to the movie that I just didn't. There was just something about the movie that could have been done better, Just like add more things that were in the book, maybe the action scenes and all that stuff. The storyline to this movie is great. I enjoy Jennifer Lawrence as Katniss Everdeen. I think she is a beautiful actress. She does have the big cheeks, but for some reason I find those attractive, and she's just a very beautiful actress. I enjoyed her when I saw her in X-Men First Class, plus a few other movies as well, and she's just a beautiful and very talented actress. I really love Jennifer Lawrence. And of course, Josh Hutcherson, very good as Peeta, very good. And then Liam Hemsworth, although they didn't show much of him here, unfortunately, he plays Gale. He plays Gale. And then, let's see here. Yeah, just a lot of characters to explain. Stanley Tucci, once again, hope I pronounce it right, as the talk show host was awesome. I love the makeup in him. It didn't even look like Stanley Tucci at all, but oh my gosh, that dude looked awesome here. And of course, Woody Harrelson was good here and added some slight humor along the way. And then just the movie as a whole was good. The fight scenes, oh my gosh, the action scenes in this movie are so intense. And then once the first action scene in the movie started, I'm like, okay, dude, I am totally in. You know, maybe one of my problems is that the action scenes at times can be a bit shaky. Like you can't see who's punching who, who's stabbing who's knifing, who's like that. You know, like it got a bit shaky at times with the action scenes, and that kind of bugged me after a while. But for the most part, the action scenes were done so very well. Very, very well done action scenes. Storyline is good too. Performances by the actors, oh come on people. The performances by the actors were so good here. They know what they're doing. Obviously, these people have read the Hunger Games book too, you know. I don't think there has been one weak performance in here, you know. And Alexander Ludwig, we saw him in The Seeker and Race to Witch Mountain, so this is like overall his third movie, and his part really wasn't that huge here, so I would have liked to see a little more Alexander Ludwig, with us not seeing him since Race to Witch Mountain, which was back in like 2009, so. But yeah, and then, what's it called? Just terrific performances. And then we got the setting. Setting is very good. And then the designs for the characters and like the bow and arrows. Katniss, oh my gosh. That girl can really kick butt, you guys. Like seriously, she may be attractive and she may be like, whoa, beautiful, but I wouldn't mess with her. Trust me, I wouldn't. She is a tough girl. That's what you call girl power. Girl power for Katniss. Woo! And then the movie, it does have it's just intense in some of the action scenes. And maybe one of my flaws with this movie is that they could have added more action scenes, but instead there was kind of talking, and while I was intrigued by it talking after a while, for some of it, I got kind of bored, and during the movie, I'm just like, come on, bring in a few more action. I don't care if you bring in one more or two more, but come on, bring in at least something to keep the movie going, you know? But don't get me wrong, the action scenes that were brought into this movie were good enough, you know? Just, there were more action scenes in the book that I would have liked to see here in this movie. And then I think that's about it. But my main problem with the movie probably is how the movie ended. Like, the ending, it felt a little sloppy. It felt too rushed, just too lazily written, too sloppy. Like, not the worst ending ever, but the ending, I could say, is probably mediocre at best. Mediocre at best, yeah. I'll put it that way, but it just wasn't the best ending ever. And after liking pretty much most of the movie, I was hoping for the ending to be awesome too, but nah, they just made it like too sloppy. And just not good enough for an ending. But as a whole, I do like The Hunger Games. I do recommend it. Some of the people who have read the book might either be disappointed or might be impressed by how they did it. I, as a whole, like the movie, but there's some things in the book that could have been added here, and that kind of disappointed me. But I did like the movie, and that is why I will give The Hunger Games 3 out of 4 stars. Oh no, I hope they don't find me. Oh crap, they found me. No, guys, please, no, I surrendered. No, don't. I'm being harassed. And if you guys enjoyed what you've seen here, I am 22 Tiger Dude. Please subscribe to me. Comment below and let me know what you think of the Hunger Games. Hate it, find it okay, like it, love it. You know the drill. You know what I do. You know how it rolls here. And then like this video, share this video. Please let everyone know about me. Please subscribe to me. I really need more subscribers. I have 10 subscribers at this moment. And have a nice day, everyone. And happy reviewing to all the other YouTube reviewers out there, or just reviewers in general. Goodbye.